You guys are introducing 16 new characters today. Could you tell us a little bit about what these characters actually bring to the game, besides them being swappable?
The characters are, one of the cool things about Skylanders characters in general is that they really tend to be funny, tend to be heroic, tend to be playful, and each of them have a really cool, unique identity. With the SWAP Force Skylanders, you not only get Skylanders that are cool in and of themselves, like we have an octopus pirate, Washbuckler, and we have Magnet Charge, a magnet-driven robot, which also has a really cool speed cycle at the bottom that allows it to zip around. Each of them alone has cool personality, a story, but when you mix and match, that creates something wholly new. And so I think you're going to see Magnabuckler, and he's going to react a little funny when he has when the magnet robot has octopus tentacles. And likewise, you'll have Wash Charge, who suddenly is a octopus. He's a pirate with a cutlass and a bubble gun, but now he's got a speed cycle like a robot, and he's not quite sure how to react to that. And so a lot of cool things that develop as a result of that.
On top of that, there's actually 32 characters. So we've got the 16 SWAP Force characters, and then we've got 16 brand new Skylanders. And I think you saw from Roller Brawl, we have new Skylanders who all on their own have new powers you've never seen before, and new personalities. And so I think not only will you see these awesome new innovations in SWAP Force, but if you love the basic Skylanders, you're going to find all new characters with new powers as well.
And what are some of these the 16 other outside of SWAP Force swappable characters do they bring to the game?
You saw a couple of them, and I think they bring what's been great about core Skylanders from the beginning. Roller Brawl is kind of a really action-oriented roller derby girl. From an inspiration standpoint, she can skate around, and she can do a really cool headbutt type of moves. She can use her claw abilities to slash. She also has rollerblades that fly out and are literally rollerblades and take out the enemies and obstacles and that kind of thing. She has clothesline power. The other cool character that we showed today is called Countdown. He's a walking bomb. And for him, he's sort of like a jolly guy with a short fuse, literally. So he has comic rockets for arms, and if he really kind of gets a little excited, then his whole top blows off, and you can control that. And it's really, just really awesome controlling these guys. So the amount of attention and craftsmanship we try to put into every character, SWAP Force characters as well as the core Skylanders, is so a child can really have really cool magical experience.
What do you like about building new worlds for exploration?
Wow. It's living out your own dream and then sharing it with others and sharing it with kids and then seeing them take what you start with your imagination or the imagination of your team, and then they make it their own, and you see them, for example, taking the toys that we've created for our games, and then they go play with them in their own room and they make up their own adventures. And I think you get to share the most joyous thing you can imagine with kids.
For both Paul and me, Paul at Toys for Bob over 20 years, and for me at Vicarious over 20 years, both of us with very similar histories, creating new worlds is really why we got into making video games in the first place, and why we have a real love of children's games in particular, because we can go to places that have never been created before and really operate with very open imagination. I think the other thing is that when we create our worlds, we create them not only as guided adventures, but also as play spaces for toys. So this is really like a playground for toys. And when I watch my daughter play and we watch children play, our experiences, they really love mixing and matching and switching toys out and bringing them to life in a game. And they'll get through a level and do it one way, and then they'll replay the same level with different toys in a different way. And so the worlds that we create provide a sort of a personality, an adventure, and a progression, but they're really fantastic playgrounds for these toys.